Dear Sangha, dear Thai, I have two questions, but they're about death. And the first is, do you often think about death? And the second is, what do you think about it?
It is a subject of meditation. And the Buddha said, well, 1 minute of contemplating death is very rewarding. Because if you know what death is, you become more alive. So contemplation about death is a very beneficial. When I was a young person, I thought that you are young and you are alive, why do you have to think about that? That's not very healthy. But later on I found out that if you meditate on death, well, you cherish more life, you become more alive and so on. So the Buddha was right. And the monks are supposed to remember every morning that he is going to die. I am of the nature to die. I cannot escape dying. So that he has a lot of energy in order to practice. And if he practices well, he overcomes the fear of dying. And meditation can help you to touch your nature of no birth and no death. It looks like birth and death are realities. But with meditation, deep meditation, you see that it's not like that. Because in your mind, to be born means from no one you suddenly become someone. Before the moment of birth, you were no one. And after you are born, you become someone. So from non-being, you pass into being. And that is our idea of birth. But there's nothing in the world that is like that. Like a cloud, before we see it as a cloud, it has been there as the water in the ocean. It has been there as the heat of the sun. So the cloud there is only a continuation of the water vapor and so on. So it's the cloud has not passed from non-being into being. So its nature is no birth. And if you think that the cloud die, you are wrong, because it's impossible for a cloud to die. Because in your mind, to die means from something you become utterly nothing. From someone, you suddenly become no one at all. And that is our notion of death. But a cloud cannot pass from being into non-being. A cloud can become rain or snow or something else. But the cloud cannot become nothing. So the nature of the cloud is no birth and no death. It's like Lavoisier, who said that rien ne se crée, rien ne se perd. Nothing is born, nothing dies. So everything is like that. And meditation helps us to touch the nature of no birth and no death. There's only continuation. If you don't continue with this form, you continue with other forms. And you continue always. And what is nice that you can do something in order to continue more beautifully. You see? That's nice about meditation, because if you know, you can have a better and more beautiful continuation. And then you overcome the idea of being and non-being. You overcome the idea of birth and death. And that is the miracle of meditation. It can help you to see things deeply and liberate you from fear, anger, and so on. This is an invitation for meditation. Last question.